No person is an island. I know we know there's real hustle, there is good quality service and products, but you are working with people and you're serving people at the end of the
Yeah.
day. Well, this is amazing. I like the name of the business as well. We're gonna get into it. So this is the Have You Got What It Takes show, all right? And actually, as it says, have you got what it takes, to do what it is in your heart? All right. So the Urban Doll Factory was established in 2016 by Poppina Djemellas. Their mission is to bring the highest quality hair and fashion to the women of the world. They supply only the highest quality human hair. Whether you choose a wig or a weave, you can rest assured that the hair would have come from a single donor. With hair from Urban Doll Factory, changing your hair color no longer means damaging your hair and getting all kinds of unexpected results. With quality hair from Urban Doll Factory, you can now change your hair as often as you like, giving you the option to choose your look to match the occasion. Wow, that is a lot of some good things that you're giving the ladies out there, because
Yeah.
probably back in quite a few years there wasn't too much options, with advance of fashion.
Especially in Africa, there wasn't too much options.
Wow.
The we like live in the third world, so everything comes last to us.
Sure,
And
sure,
now with
sure.
like the access of the internet, Instagram, Facebooks, YouTube, you actually get to see like, what is this? What Americans are really up to? Is this
Sure.
what Nigerians as well? Because they're like way ahead in the hair industry. Nigerians,
Sure.
Ghanaians, and also Congolese people. You get here and like, guys, come on, this is not it. We cannot be rocking plastic hair, plastic synthetic hair all the time. Give us some Beyonce's, Nicki Minaj,
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Cool. We wanna find out. Every entrepreneur going out there. It's not easy to become a business person, a business owner, an entrepreneur. In fact, I heard Elon Musk. What he said once was like being an entrepreneur or running a business is like eating glass and staring into the abyss. So it's a huge risk to start your own business, as flashy as it looks,
Yeah.
because you see those guys who are already made, and thing kind of inspires you. So we want to find out what inspired you to get into business.
What inspired me, first of all, was that I was really broke. I was so broke, and I already developed a passion for hair. In high school, I used to be in detention every day for the wrong hair.
Wow.
Already then, it started already. I would buy plastic hair and bleach it. I mean, go to school with blonde and black, and the lecturers, teachers would be like, but that's not allowed. And then I was like, but a white girl can dye her hair black today and come back tomorrow, the hair's blonde. What's the difference? They're like, it's not your real hair. I was like, I bought it, so it's my hair. So it started there already. The passion started in high school. I loved hair already. I was the one with the most like extravagant extra hair, and detention every day was guaranteed.
Wow.
And I remember Miss Wilson, she used to look at me and say like, my dear, I don't know how's your future going to look like, because you are just not a rule keeper. Yeah, so it started with the fact that I was really broke. I needed like money to go to college or to university, and I was looking at myself like, what is it that I'm good at? And already like everyone was screaming hair. Yeah, so that's how it started.
Absolutely. You can't put her in any box. You just break out all of them.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So, you started your business. I think you formally established it in 2016. It's now been 5 years running. If there are two major things you've learned from business, generally speaking, what would they be?
One, start now. It would be start today, not tomorrow. Start today. And two, have patience. Consistency is key. You need to be constant, consistent with what you're doing. Even if people are not liking your page, they are not sharing, you post that thing. There will be somewhere out there, someone out there that's going to look at it and be like, wow, who's this person? What is this company? Let me check it out. And that's how it goes.
Wow.
Consistency and start now.
Wow, you
Yeah.
heard it from the experts. Start now and be consistent. Even if you
Yeah.
don't see anyone taking interest, it doesn't mean quit. They say quitters never win and winners never quit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Urban Doll Factory, that name. What went into the coining of this name? In other words, what is your mission?
Urban Doll Factory, well, my name, Poppina, means a doll. So it came from there, but I was like, I'm not just any kind of doll, I'm urbanized. I'm like the new modern black African woman, educated, intellectual, independent. So why not put Urban Doll Factory in it? And then that whole name is just not only for black women, also white women, women, they're all just in all one category because we all face the same problems at the end of the day. So Urban Doll Factory was like, I'm not trying to create a fake doll out of you. I'm just trying to like get that inner sexy beauty and like intellectual, intelligent woman out of there. Like, voila, this is it. Yeah.
Right.
So that's where it comes from.
Wow, absolutely, man. And then I read your slogan as well. Just as catchy as the name of the business. It says "Beauty and the Wig," and I think that's a play, on the Beauty and the Beast or something like that, or something like that.
It is.
What did you intend to communicate with this?
What I intended to communicate with that is that like people, especially men, always tend to think that a wig is what defines a woman's beauty. And also I also wanted to like make it clear to my ladies that you are already beautiful. You're just putting on a wig on your head. That's it. So Beauty and the Wig. I'm beauty, and this is just a wig.
Wow.
That's where it came from. And also I love the story of Beauty and the Beast. I am such like, I'm hopelessly like romantic kind of person. So when love hits, it hits hard. It doesn't matter how you look like or what. When I love you, I love you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, with passion.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
also kind of a
loving
weakness,
it. It is true.
Yeah.
It is true. Well, you know what? This is incredible. We like sharing authentic and we like sharing real. Well, what are some of your service? Not coming down to business, what you're offering, because whenever you go out there into the marketplace, you must have something. What are your services? Do you have any packages? Do you have any specials? And what are some of the products that you're offering?
You know what? I don't believe in specials.
All right.
That's one thing. I don't believe in specials. I have packages for like my wig installations, especially for my brides, whereby they get like, if you have 6 brides, I give you a certain price and I will be there. It doesn't matter where you are. I will just make sure that I'm there and I will give you my 100%. You the one that gets to tell me now, Poppina, you can go home. So my package is I am going to give you me. Whatever you want to do with me, I'm there. But at the same time, you need to understand that I'm also going to give you what I think as well as a hairstylist, as a person that has an eye for beauty and knows how to get it out of women.
Wow.
So that's what I do.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no specials. There's just me and the packages I bring along with me.
I love this, man. I love that is Poppina for you guys, okay?
Yeah.
Wow, she gives you the absolute best. She has experience, as she says, she's got an eye for beauty, and she definitely will advise you into what looks good for you. So whenever you want to do your hairdo, put on something that's absolutely amazing, the person to contact. Leave some comments down there. Leave any questions. We're gonna give you the numbers and any social media links that you need to get in touch with Poppina. So, well, they say this: every business solves a problem. That's true, or caters for a need. I want to find out, what problems or needs are you solving in the community?
What I am solving, and most of the time, it's normally women, that are married that comes to me, young girls that are trying to fit in on Instagram that are coming to me. They're trying to be this persona, or they're trying to accomplish like a certain thing. So I always just sit down with my clients and just have a discussion of like, you know what, you don't have to be such, you don't have to look in a certain way to feel approved or validated by people.
Wow.
When you're coming in here at this hair salon, I want you to know that you're already beautiful.
Wow.
So if I have to answer you, I would say that what I give back to the community is like self-esteem to young, old, married, single, divorced women is that self-esteem, that confidence as a woman is so important, because that's what drives us, that's what motivates us and give us that creativity to become, so that's what I do. It's not it's not like something you study or something you can have a formula for it. It's just something as humans, the way we interact and touch, feel and empathize with each other. That's what I give to the community.
Wow, this is absolutely fantastic. You know, somebody, like at maybe face, just a view would say maybe, well, you cater for hair, but actually hair is not the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is self-esteem. That is what you are tackling. Well, this is absolutely amazing. This is deep, hey? We're going deep, guys.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, now, there is also a powerful trend out there, right?
Yeah.
Of going natural.
Look at me. I'm natural right now, Johnny. What do you think?
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm natural.
Well, and I want to find out, in terms of how you market yourself with this, movement of, well, all ladies, it's just my hair and I'm just going to leave it, I've got an afro or whatever, anything. So how do you market, say, hair extensions or something like that? How do you do that? How do you go, how do you communicate to people who have already bought in, into that idea of, let me just leave my hair, let me be.
Yeah. With that, being, again, we're going back to women, because this is like something really, it's a very heavy topic in the world of women.
Yes.
Is that people don't see that a woman is many things. And with those many things comes with like different personalities, different characters, feelings, emotions. So my feelings, my hair goes according to how I feel. And there's absolutely like so much beauty in today. Look at me. I'm all natural. I'm rocking my natural hair. Tomorrow you'll think I'm flipping Beyonce walking in Central here. Women need to understand that you can have different looks for different occasions, and you are allowed to. This stereotype of like, this is how a white woman should look like, this is how an Indian woman should look like, or this is how a black woman should look like, is no longer there. It's not relevant anymore. It is like, be whatever you want to be. And in that, as long as you're not hurting people, you're not, causing, like, the air pollution or like killing animals, go for it, sweetheart. So that is like, we are allowed to have different looks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, absolutely. In terms of freedom of expression, trying to express the inner you and stuff like that, by your hair,
Johnny,
communicating something. Yeah.
Johnny, hair is art.
Absolutely.
So you can, there's so many ways of creating that, that vision in just hair. So like in the next 5-10 years, I think people will be walking around with elephant skulls and like, have you watched the Hunger Games?
No.
Oh, you should watch that. Like, look at the art, the fashion there. It's insane. It's like we're basically living with aliens.
Oh, wow. That's incredible. That's incredible. In fact, the Bible does say that the glory of a woman is her hair.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. Well, you have accompanied your good service with amazing product. I have looked at it, and please do tell us the importance of capitalizing on a product line, especially with your service in the hair. So creating a product line is basically another like kind of a sales stream or revenue stream. So tell us the importance for somebody who wants to jump into something like this. How important is it to also get into that with the product?
For me, it started very strangely. Like at some point I was so in love with the wigs, and then I started growing and feeling like more like I look more beautiful with my natural hair, but I couldn't find the product, and also it was now going to contradict with my business because I'm all about wigs. And then I was like, wait a minute, let me also start taking care of my hair inside. So in that way, I created these hair products whereby now you can buy them. It wasn't something even I thought of like creating like another revenue of income. It just came as like this is what I feel and this is what I see. If I can look so gorgeous from the outside, what is really going on underneath my hair? If I had to go on a date tonight, will I be comfortable to take out my wig and be like, this is who I am? So it just came out naturally. As there's this question that one of my friends asked me, like, how do you now you start a business like in such a way that you only focus on, let's say, ice cream, but then you try now to break away from the ice cream. How do you convince people that you can also have ice cream and chocolate at the same time? You just create it in such a way that you must first feel that it's okay. As a business person, you must feel that it's okay to have ice cream and chocolate at the same time.
Wow.
I don't know if I answered you.
Yes, you did.
And then in that way, I don't look at the money. I look at what would I like to see if I go to a hair salon, or what would I like to if I'm doing hair by this person, what can they give me after I don't see it, I don't see it as like service. A money-making thing. It's just fun for me. And then with that fun, it just goes from this to that. And then the next thing I'm sitting there, I'm like, when did this happen?
Wow, absolutely. I'm loving this. You know what? You have to be creative as an entrepreneur. It is a science, but it is also art. And you know, there's just that, you know what, you feel that this product will go right with this. And you just, you know what? As I say, Nike, just do it.
Just do it.
Awesome. So please do tell us the importance of your personal brand. You know what? Because, I mean, even just, a few moments of interacting with you, you are an outgoing person.
Yes.
I can see a lot of energy, driven, fun, and very adventurous kind of personality. Please tell us the importance of the personal brand that complements the business, or actually even pushes the business brand, for people out there. And we know many people. Let me just give you a scenario here. You might have a lady who's really excellent, in doing, people's hair, all right? Or she's got that skill. She's gifted, man. When she just works on your hair, man, you know that you're gonna come out there looking like, what? I don't know what.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, there is some sort of break between the service, the skill, and the person doing it. Because maybe you might find somebody is reserved, and I'm not blaming it on them or something. Then the personality is not communicating the excellent service. So from you, from your experience, how important is personal branding?
Personal branding is actually what draws more people to you.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not just a hairstylist. I can go into like a bunch of nerds and discuss electronics, discuss software, C#, the languages Python, and then the hair thing becomes like, oh, by the way, I also do hair. And then I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Show us what you got.
Okay.
So the personal, what did you say?
Personal branding.
The personal branding is just you being just yourself, but also getting out of that comfort zone of, no, I'm just known for a hairstyling and I'll just stick to that. Start working out, go to the gym, interact with people, go hiking, interact with certain different people, go to like an Ethiopian restaurant, go eat their food, and just like be out of your comfort zone. Personal branding is what really creates you as an individual,
Absolutely.
and then it now impacts, it adds in business.
Absolutely. It spills over into your business.
Yeah, it builds over to your business.
Absolutely. Well, this is incredible, guys. I hope you're loving it. I'm loving this conversation. Well, I hope. And then now with this thing, okay, where I don't know, you can't really copyright or trademark, is, like a skill, something you do on air. So you might see the salon, across the road, kind of, coming to check on, oh wow, what is, the secret of the trade, and stuff like that. They look at your style, they copy some of the things. So how do you place yourself, or how do you address the issue of competition, and amongst other entities in the beauty industry? How do you do that? How do you make yourself uniquely you? That somebody comes in, this can only be found when you come, to the Urban Doll Factory.
We have to look at brands like Spar, ShopRite, Pick and Pay, Checkers, Woolworths. If we had to like differentiate all of them, we'll find that the other three, they do quite the same thing, and there's this one that thrives in just selling 5 cabbages only, and they guarantee that 5 cabbages, it's completely organic. Nothing was, no chemicals was inserted in it, the soil, and and when you're also looking at the cabbage, you can see that, I would rather just book myself a book or pre-order this cabbage before the other 5 gets to it. It's all about quality. You need to like spend quality with your clients. When your clients are going through stuff and they go after the hair salon, check up on them. How did that thing go that you were we were discussing earlier? I know so and so. Maybe they can help you in this situation. You're not just giving them quality in hair, but you also like putting a bit of like, I care for you because I care. This is what I can help you with, or this is what I can like foresee that you get well. Because at the end of the day, when your clients are doing well, they're being promoted, you also in a way benefit from it.
Absolutely.
So like for example, one of those brands, like let's say Woolies. Woolies ensures that it's organic. You're not gonna get sick, and because you're not gonna get sick, you'll be able to go to work every day, and you'll be able to do your work every day. So your pay is guaranteed at the end of the month, and then maybe you'll get a promotion because you're always strong, active at work. So buy that cabbage. You're investing a lot in that cabbage. So that's just how I see it.
Wow. Wow, this is awesome, man. These are tips, for business, this business savvy people. You have gone in business, yeah?
Johnny, there's no such thing as competition, There's no such thing as competition.
All right.
In fact, if you had to go through my social medias, I actually do promote other brands as well, like share their things, or go support this one, or go check out this one's work. There is, when we have to learn that we all need each other, because sometimes I'm fully booked and I cannot assist, and I know of 2 other guys that's doing the work. So I'm like, why don't you rather go there, and do it? And also you're giving a surety to your clients that I'm not trying to. It's not about the money. Like you need the services. I cannot cater to you now. There's someone else who can cater to you. In that way, we're helping each other in the community, sharing the resources. In that way, everyone gets empowered, and we all build each other up.
Wow.
So we must never see it as competition.
Wow, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow, this is incredible. Well, talking about empowering each other, I saw a statement that you put on social media.
What did I say? Social media is so...
Yeah, I know. Hey, you spoke about African women versus American women.
Yeah.
Empowering each other, and how empowering looks like. So in your opinion, how does empowering look like? What exactly is this word empowering? Everybody's talking about empowering. What exactly is it in your words?
For me, empowering would be making, especially the youth, understand the power of literature. Because with literature, it gets to open up your mind and start seeing things differently. So if in my case now, I'm not in... Maybe in a way I am empowering, but if I had the means to empower, I would buy thousands and thousands of books and just go create like a book club in the locations or in the villages and teach children how to read, and not just to read for the sake of reading, reading and understanding what are they reading. How can they like put it in different ways of communication. What is it that they're really taking in? So if we have to talk about empowerment, especially in the African communities, it would be literature for everyone, and that should be free.
Wow, as I said, knowledge is power. Ignorance is expensive. expensive.
It is.
And you know what, it will cost you everything. They say, what if you think education is expensive, try ignorance.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, this is me having a fantastic conversation with Poppina Djemelas, Djemelas,
Oui.
well, about her business, the Urban Doll
Doll
Factory.
Factory.
Well, please, we're going to share the links shortly, but I want to just now, touch on an amazing conversation that I had with Poppina.
Yeah.
All right. So, Poppina, we had a brief chat about your background.
Yeah.
All right. And the struggles that you had to go through, and to be where you are, because everybody might see the glam, but they don't see the journey. You want to just touch on your journey just a little bit to the person, because that contributes to who you are now. Yeah.
Johnny, I'm a foreigner, as they would say. I came to this country when I was 10 years old, originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo. So I came with my sister, Diana. She's in Johannesburg now. We didn't come because we wanted to come. We came because the situation forced us to come. At the age of 5, our village, Zongo, got attacked by rebels from Burundi. And at that time, there was just war everywhere in Africa. Around about 1995 to 2003, it was like chaos then. And I was 5 years old. My sister was 16. 16 years old. She was 16 years old. We got captured for 5 years in their I don't know, I would say camp. So what they used to do there is they would take boys, they would go around, gather around boys and girls. The boys will be initiated into being rebels, soldiers, and then the girls will be traded off for guns, dollars, oil, and cars. And we were there for a period of 5 years, and in that 5 years it was just torture and being raped every day, not eating, and my sister was my strength. So to cut the long story short, at the age of 10 we managed to escape. We ran away from the camp, and we started walking to South Africa. There was news that Nelson Mandela, is now the new president of South Africa, and he was welcoming all the Africans to come to this country and seek refuge, and so we were walking to South Africa, and it took us 3 months to get here. 3 months.
My word.
And even now, as we speak, there are foreigners, Ethiopians, Somalians, trying to come down to this country, walking. Some even die along the way. And some die, just when they get to the borders, they die because of hunger, exhaustion. So that's where I come from. And because of that, I can say that what has taught me is that don't try and put blame on people. You need to understand your situation as a person and be am I going to spend 20 years of my life complaining, or 20 years of my life just trying to create something for myself? And coming to this country, it wasn't easy. Even living here, it hasn't been easy. But because of that background, I cannot let myself go. I cannot disappoint 10 people that died trying to help me cross the borders of, Zambia. I can't.
Wow, my word. Wow.
So that's where I come from.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing to see what you have built, and you have done well for yourself. This is absolutely commendable, to all the women out there, who are enduring very and even unspeakable things, tortures and what have you. We can't even begin to mention them. You have an example here, Poppina, who's just doing absolutely amazing. And you know what, when you just look at her, you won't even think that, people have such background. But trust me, there is more than meets the eye in terms of, what people have gone through. And this is part of the process that actually refines the personality. Because as I usually say, the business is not just an entity that works like a machinery just by itself, like a clock, just working by itself. There is a person, there's a heart, and there is a mind. There's an intentionality, there's a vision, and a purpose behind every business. Well, ladies and gents, this has been an amazing conversation. So, Poppina, if we have ladies tuning in, listening to us on our radio platform, or even watching you on Facebook, how can they get in touch with you? Like, man, we see this amazing woman and we've seen her work. How can we get in touch with you? Do you have any cell phones, any emails, any website, any Facebook, social media? How can they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me on Facebook, Urban Doll Factory, Instagram, Urban Doll Factory. I've got a website, www.urbandollfactory.com, or they can just dial up Urban Doll Factory's WhatsApp number. It's 061 065 1176.
Say the number again.
061 065 1176.
Don't forget to contact her. All right, if you have a request on hair, you want to just make your hair look amazing and interesting, maybe you've seen some of the things that she's done and you're like, I want my hair like that. Please do contact her and she will definitely sort you out. Well, if you maybe have forgotten it, you can also drop us an inbox. Our number is 069 402 1131. We're gonna end the session by an incredible track from Bibi and Sissy Winans. Lord, lift us up. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Woo.